Hey fools, it's John Rosevear, and today we're going to talk about Tesla Motors and why last week's Tesla Model S fire was actually no big deal, or at least should have been no big deal. Of course, last week a YouTube video showing a burning Tesla Model S was published by the automotive blog Jalopnik, and eventually by pretty much everybody else. This led to a storm of coverage and a couple of very down days for Tesla Motors stock. That stock recovered somewhat on Friday, but clearly news shook the market in a way that, say, a fire in a Ford Fusion wouldn't. That's because some investors have been jumpy over the idea that the lithium-ion battery cells used in electric cars are prone to fires. It's an idea that does not seem to have a whole lot of truth to it, but it is still sort of lurking in the back of a lot of investors' minds. A fire that erupted in a crash-tested Chevy Volt a while back also led to a storm of coverage, and a federal investigation on safety of electric cars ended up with GM making changes to the Volt's battery compartment to sort of better protect it during crashes. There were also several fires reported with the Fisker Karma hybrid in its batteries. Tesla actually recalled its first car, the Roadster, at one point over a fire risk, but that was related to some wiring attached to the car's regular 12-volt battery, the kind of battery every car has, not the special lithium-ion batteries that power Tesla's motor. So fire risk in electric cars has been on investors' minds, if not necessarily an enduring reality, if only as one of the unknowns that comes with any new technology. But while I wasn't all that surprised by the sudden drop in Tesla's stock, because it's flown so far so fast, I think the fire itself was no big deal, and it shouldn't dissuade potential Model S buyers. In this case, we have a car that hit something pretty big in the road, and then it immediately flashed a warning to its driver to pull over as soon as possible. The driver did so, he got out, and then a fire erupted in the front of the car, the front, like under the hood, basically. It's not really how it works on a Tesla, but under the hood. The driver wasn't hurt, nobody else was hurt, and from the sound of things, he'll be taken care of by his insurance company and by Tesla, so this is, just an inconvenience from his view. And we forget sometimes that cars have accidents every day, and we don't see them on the news all the time. They're designed for accidents, and manufacturers put a ton of effort into keeping drivers and passengers safe in accidents. Tesla is absolutely no exception. In fact, they sent out a team of experts to examine the remains of this car that burned. Long story short, this is the first incident of its kind with a Model S. It probably won't be the last, but the important things here are nobody got hurt. It was really kind of a routine thing. And I really think there's nothing to see here in terms of our Teslas safe, our electric cars safe. I think the technology is proving itself. Whether it proves itself in the market is a different question, of course, but I think in terms of technology, we're seeing that these can be at least as safe as any other cars. So thanks for listening, and Fool on.